All right, Rakabaka, you can lead us off.
Brandon, when did you find out about the Castro trade, and what's the challenge now? You were asking about replacing someone like Gibbons in the back end, and now to also not have Miguel.
Yeah, I mean, guys are going to have to step up. I mean, it's the nature of the business right now. This is deadline day, and I found out during the game about Miggy, and Miggy's a huge loss for us. I'm a big Miguel Castro fan as a person as well. Love the guy, and so I feel like he's been improving ever since I've seen him pitch. Put together a nice year this year, and yeah, it's tough to say goodbye to him after the game.
Next up, Dan Connolly. Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, Brandon, did you actually get a chance to talk to him? Obviously, it wasn't until after the game. What was said there, and how did he find out that was he taken out in the middle of the game, or not until the end?
You know what? I'm not really sure. I was on hold with using Castro from the start of the game, and then I heard it was official during the game at some point. So I was kind of planning without him, and then I got the official word that I wasn't going to be able to use him, obviously. And then I didn't see him at all until coming in the clubhouse after the game, and he just thanked me for everything and gave a little social distance hug, and yeah, see him tomorrow.
Rich Dubroff.
Brandon, Miguel is a pretty sensitive guy and an emotional guy. Did you get any of that? Did you get any feelings that he was very emotional about leaving the Orioles?
It cut out a little bit on the first part of the question, but Miggy is an emotional guy. That would be accurate. There was. He knows that I'm a big fan of his, and I just love seeing him. Every day, smile on his face. Just a really great person. So I think it's gonna. I don't know what his reaction. I mean, honestly, this has been kind of a whirlwind since the game's been over, but it was hard to say goodbye, and I think he was emotional a little bit saying goodbye to me.
John Mioli.
Brandon, to bring it to the game, what was your perspective on that play to end the game where Iglesias had to come over and cut that ball off?
This internet's unstable. We got some unstable internet here in Buffalo, in the tent. Just hold tight. Jimmy's gonna take care of it. We win a close game and the internet cuts out on us.
All right, we can go back to John Mioli with a question.
Brandon, to bring it to the game, what was your perspective on that play to end it there in the 11th and Jose coming across and making that cut?
Incredible, instinctive, veteran type play. The shortstop really has, that's a read play for the shortstop there. We got an inexperienced second baseman going out, an inexperienced first base going out for a double cut, and Iggy recognized that we weren't quite in the right spot and just sprinted over there and made a heck of a catch, whirl and throw to the plate. So just a great play by a really great defensive player.
Joe Trezza.
Brandon, what did you think of Keegan's outing? And do you guys have a starter for tomorrow?
Keegan was fantastic. He was excellent. I loved all the early strikes. I loved how aggressive he was with his fastball, really throwing the ball in a ton, really challenging their hitters. A lot of these guys are guys that he had faced in the minor leagues, and I think he had a pretty good feel for how to attack them, and he did. He should have left with no runs allowed against a really good offensive club that's playing very, very well. And love the way he mixed speeds. Thought he threw some good changeups, some good breaking balls, but I love the fastball aggressiveness to both sides of the plate, especially in. And tomorrow's starter is Wojo.
Got one final question from Stan Charles. Stan, go ahead.
Brandon, just wanted to know the early line on Cesar Valdez being a trade deadline target next year. Seriously, what's the saga of Cesar Valdez in Baltimore going to be?
You know what? It might have been more if they would have tied the game and he had to hit in that next inning also. Maybe he might have gone deep. No, great story. You know, we talked about it the other day, and then, you know, the 5-man infield with him. I could tell he was fired up. Honestly, he's the perfect guy for a 5-man infield because he's going to get out in front, swings, and end of the bat, ground balls, and so that worked out well. And you know, he was fantastic. He was really. I mean, he threw 3 innings. The 3 innings a couple of days ago, and it comes back out and pitches 2 more. Yeah, fun story, and glad he's on our side.
Glad you got the win.
I hope we don't lose him at the deadline next year.
Glad you got the win up there.
Yeah, thank you very much.